Well, good morning. I hope everybody's day is going well. Mine is significantly improved. Let's see. Last night it was 18 degrees. Sorry about that. 18 degrees. Yeah, that was a little chilly. Inside my tent, managed to stay up a little warmer. Managed to be 54 last night. So, hey, 24. So, yeah, the cold's got my brain. So, I had 2 hand warmers, and that worked out well down around my toes. Wore my pants to bed. Put my puppy down around my feet. Yeah, wore my gloves, of course, during the night. Woke up a couple of times, but it was okay. And, I don't want to do that again. I'll bring more clothes next time, but hey, it was okay. And then now it's up to 35. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna have to stop here a second. I'm at a trail intersection. I gotta figure out where I am and which way I'm going. There we go. Sorry about the commercial interruption. I'm on Wayah Bald, Wayah, W-A-Y-A-H. Of course, still in North Carolina. And have about, 10 miles left. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll go with the 10-mile option. And yeah. Looking at going into Franklin. It's your attitude that really determines so much of your hike. Last night 18 degrees. Well, that was kind of yucky. And this morning, sitting around having my coffee, my toes froze up. Yeah, that was not much fun. So when I started walking, I had to walk about a half mile uphill. It's always uphill to get my toes defrosted. Man, that was painful and not fun. But now, it's 35. I can actually go without a glove. It's kind of crazy. Of course, I've been working at it pretty hard, but it really is so much your attitude that can make or break a hike. I've had some bad days on this hike where I was like, man, this is dumb. Why am I going up another hill without a view? And for those of you that have watched a lot of my videos, yeah, it's like, hey, I'm in Tennessee, you can tell, because there's no view. But for others, I've enjoyed it. Other days have been, there's no view, but look at this great exercise. And hey, I'm on I lost 15 pounds. What a diet plan. I'm sure my cholesterol is fantastic and all that stuff. Back to the negatives today. Okay, so I went to have snack time today. The snack time today is Snickers bars. I'm like, that's gonna be awesome. My Snickers bars are frozen. I can't even bite them. It's like, gonna break a tooth. So I was like, wow, I'll be healthy. I've got an apple today. Nah, can't eat the apple. That's frozen too. So we're gonna go a ways. I've got some beef jerky. It's frozen, but nobody cares. You can still eat it. So I get to pig out on beef jerky today, and that's gonna be awesome. Well, I better sign off here for a while. Looks like the trail is going to go down and I'm going to have to pay attention to what's going on. All good here. I found a nice little rest place here at Wayah Gap on the way to Silver Bald. I had 7 miles left to hike. This year, I'm very, very excited, and I want to start a series on being grateful. First of all, I'm grateful to my maker for getting me out here and making me strong enough and given me the idea and the seed to come out here and try to do a bit of a ministry. I hope I've held up to that. Secondly, I really want to thank my prayer warriors, all the guys at Men of God, the Bible study that I'm in. Guys, thank you so much. Your prayers were so meaningful. You know, when I got hurt, when I needed rain to try to get water in the springs, you know, God came through, and your prayers and everything really came through. Thank you so much. Of course, anytime you start saying thank you, you get a long list. I want to thank my father-in-law for all of his cute comments, mainly puns. Whenever I complain about something, he sends me a pun. I especially like the comic he sent me about trail mix, but I'll hold off on that one and won't share that with you. Thanks to my daughter Jennifer for being my YouTube content critic, and she's got some great ideas for what to include. I didn't get to all that stuff. I was busy hiking, but hey, you know, it was fun anyway. Thanks to my son Hacker for coming along and setting the pace. Thanks to his wife Kelsey, definitely, for letting him come along. That was really helpful and was really great to do. Thanks to my friend Joe for helping me always scale back on the miles. My overall average on miles for days is 12 and a half miles a day. Yeah, I got some 18-mile days, some 19-mile days. I don't really know where the 6-mile days were. I don't recall any of those, but generally 10 to 12 miles every day. So Joe was good to keep me there. Thanks to George for helping me review all my gear and make sure the gear choices were good and going to work out and all that stuff. That's always great. Thanks to Aaron and Cash for giving me somebody to send videos to and ideas for what we're looking for. Cash, we're going to go find a bear cave, buddy. We're going to get that worked out. Let's see, who did I leave off with? My brother-in-law for sending me occasional notes on the weather. My sister-in-law for encouragement and Facebook tips. My family in Georgia, Tom, Ann, Kevin, Judith, and of course Mom for supporting me and driving me around and so on. Most particularly, thanks Bren today for picking me up. I really appreciate that. And let's see, I should thank my father, who unfortunately has passed, but you know, allowing me to get started on hiking and joining the Scouts and getting all this stuff going. Thank you, Bob Hudson, who has also passed, my former Scoutmaster, who just got me started on this crazy stuff. It's all his fault. And man, I really miss him and really appreciated the guidance and all from Scouting. And what a great ride that's all been. I hope I haven't left anybody out. If I did, I apologize. Oh, I have to thank Insect for definitely being my fan club sponsor for YouTube. And she was a lot of fun to hike with and all. And it's great, all the people I hung out with. It's really, really amazing how the trail can change your attitude about people. You know, I started out with, I've had a negative attitude for a while and some anger over just stupid stuff. And you know, you can't be angry when you hike on the trail, and you can't have a negative attitude. You can't. And so I hope that's come out in all my videos. You know, even when there's no water, it's like, oh, well, I guess I have to hike further. I mean, it stinks. And last night, you know, it was really cold, and yeah, that stunk, but hey, it's beautiful today. And I'm grateful for the chance to get to do all of this and to get around. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you take a few minutes to reflect a little bit. You know, that concept of from Scouting, thorns and roses. You know, my rose today is just absolutely beautiful, and it's warming up. You know, my thorn was, oh gosh, it was really cold, and I just passed 2 creeks, and there's no water in either one of them, but it's going to be all right. And my bud is, I can't wait to get next year and go hike the rest of the Appalachian Trail northbound. My wife said I could. I'm up for that. We'll get it worked out sometime. Bye. So I'm at Panther Junction, 2 miles from Highway 64 at Franklin. I suppose I'd better close this out quickly here. You know, did I have any disappointments while hiking the AT this year? I did have some disappointments. I didn't get to see the ponies at Grayson Highlands. I never got a ripe pawpaw. I looked and looked, and the squirrels got them all before I could get to them. One of those things. Um, let's see. Oh, I didn't get to finish the northbound section from New Jersey up. I'm disappointed that I was overzealous and didn't listen to my body like I should have. But it was a great life lesson, and I won't be doing that again. And so, yeah, I get the chance to go back and practice some more, I guess. Well, what about frustrations? Not disappointments, but just, frustrations. Frustrations with my gear. My oboes, boots, the sole just blew apart on those. That was just really bad. And then I got a pair of Ultras, the Olympic model, and the sole blew apart really bad. So yeah, that was bad. All the rest of my gear has been tried and tested before over the years. I didn't go out on the trail without having tried all my stuff. And yeah, I think would hike again with everything that I already carried. I'm very happy with all my choices. In summary, you got to end on a bang of some kind. So let's talk about the weather. Hey, it rained on me 2 days. Really only had to get my rain gear or umbrella and everything out. Really 2 or 3 days. And it was all light, misty, foggy stuff. So really not too terrible. I mean, it rained several other days, but it rained at night when I was in a shelter or already in my tent. And it just doesn't get any better than that. Not fantastic. It was 97 when I started back on August 20th, back at Harper's Ferry, hiking south. And this is my last day, like I said, 2 miles away from the road. And last night it was 18. So I guess it's going out with a bang. And I survived. And I get to have a warm bed tonight, that's for sure.